there's a woman that's from Ireland, and she's going to talk about how that she at first didn't really trust black people until she ended up moving abroad, moving to, staying around African people. But I want to talk about that because I want to more so focus on the culture of anti-black racism. Let's go ahead and check that out.
Since living in Africa, my views on race have changed and evolved a lot. I grew up in Ireland. Ireland is a very, very white country, although that is changing. Amazingly, it's getting more diverse. But growing up, I didn't have a non-white person in my class until I was 12. I remember being told growing up not to get into a car with a black taxi driver because they won't know where they're going. But I think really it was because people didn't trust black people when I was growing up, which is crazy to me now because everybody in my life right now that I trust is a black person.
So I want you to see that anti-black racism, saying that negative things about black folk, that is in their culture. It has nothing to do with the United States of America. That goes on in Canada. That goes on anywhere that they are living in great numbers. They're teaching anti-black racism in their home. Why are you teaching not to trust black people? Why? Let's think about that. And why black people in particular? Have you ever thought about that? Because a lot of you don't even live around black people. That is the kicker. A lot of them don't even stay around black folks to even have an experience with us. But they're teaching in their home, watch black people, don't go around them or whatever. And then that's why they want to come around us, because they're so hella curious, because they've been told to stay away from us. Then a lot of them get around and say, man, they're not like what I was told. And then some of them really get around us and now they want to start dating and marrying and all kind of other things, right? And then some of them start telling you, hey, my family taught me this. And it was so wrong and racist. And but y'all have to ask yourself this question, folks. Why do y'all teach that in y'all home? You have no reason in that. Now, black folks have a reason to say, hey, watch them folks. We've never built a system to oppress you. We never had a system to put you in slavery, to colonize you. We never did that to any of you. You understand what I'm saying? But yet, y'all saying that about us constantly. No, what it is your guilty conscience. That's what a lot of it is, because they say don't trust black people, stay away from black people, because they fear black folks one day is going to just rise up on them because of what has been done to us. Well, maybe you should just go ahead on and just treat us right. Because I don't really know black people want revenge like that. I don't really hear black people discussing revenge. They discuss reparations. They discuss an anti-black hate crime bill. They discuss, working and providing for their families. They discuss vacations. They discuss music. They discuss everything else. But they're not, I promise you, majority of black people throughout the world aren't discussing revenge. That's your guilty conscience. And so that's the way you think. That's why you have this unease around us. Maybe if you do what's right and make and correct the wrong that you have done, then you wouldn't even be thinking about that. That's you being guilty. But black folks, there have been plenty of white people go around black people like, man, I like him over here. Y'all are real. It's not fake over here. Y'all have fun. Y'all generally accept people. That's just how we are. And that's even globally. I think Africans sometimes are way more accepting than even what FBAs can be, even though we are accepting. But they too accepting to a fault, in my opinion. But this is what they teach in their household, ladies and gentlemen, to avoid us at all costs. And yet we done them nothing.